Welcome to week 11 of the college football season, where the 8th ranked Oklahoma Sooners, coming in at 7-1, are taking on the 7-0 Baylor Bears, who come to this game ranked at number 4. Baylor obviously has not lost any Big 12 games, along with Texas. So Oklahoma is still 3rd in the Big 12, and they need to win this game to tie them for 2nd. But then they need Baylor to beat Texas if Oklahoma wants any shot at winning the Big 12. But let's just get into this game for right now. Trevor Knight comes out on 1st and 10. Knight rolls out to his right side, throws to Ncaa, and he drops it, and that's exactly how the first pass went last week for Trevor Knight. So now 2nd and 10, in pistol formation, handoff to Keith Ford. Ford up the middle, and he is brought down after a gain of 3. So Oklahoma seems to be off to a slow start right now. Let's see if they can do anything on 3rd down. Trevor Knight comes out in shotgun on 3rd and 7. Knight takes the snap. He has good protection. He's going deep. He's got a man. It's Sterling Shepard. Shepard makes a man miss. Shepard is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown OU on only the 3rd play of the game. A 72-yard touchdown pass to Oklahoma's fastest receiver. And here comes the senior quarterback, Bryce Petty, for Baylor, and we'll see how he can play today. So now 1st and 10, Bryce Petty comes out in shotgun, hands off to Shock Linwood. Linwood up the middle, and he's got a huge hole into Oklahoma territory before getting forced out of bounds. A 34-yard gain. Now 2nd and 1, he sends a man in motion. He's going to run a read option. Bryce Petty's going to keep it himself before he is brought down after a 10-yard gain. Now 2nd and 10. Bryce Petty in shotgun takes the snap. Petty throws, caught by Goodley, who shoves off a tackler, shoves off another one before getting brought down by Quentin Hayes. This defense is going to need to play way better. 3rd and goal. Bryce Petty hands off to Linwood. Stan Von Taylor can't bring him down, so that's a 5-yard touchdown for Baylor, and they tie this game up. Now we will have to see how Oklahoma responds to that Baylor touchdown. Trevor Knight in the offense comes back out, 1st and 10. Handoff to Keith Ford. Ford has good blocking, but he runs into his own man. That slows him down. That's an 8-yard gain. Ford now 2 carries, 11 yards. So 3rd and 2. Trevor Knight comes out all alone in the backfield, takes the snap, throws immediately to find Deron Neal, 8-yard reception there. Looked like Trevor just wanted the first down, didn't want to take anything deep. So 3rd and 5, a couple plays later, Trevor Knight in shotgun, takes the snap, throws and overthrows his receiver by a mile. So that ball would go back to Baylor after the punt. 1st and 10, Bryce Petty comes out in shotgun. He's going to run another read option. Petty's going to spin off of a tackler and go for a 1st down, a 12-yard gain. 1st and 10, Bryce Petty drops back now, throws and just overthrows his receiver or threw that pass away. Either way, he is not off to a good game today. 1 for 4 and 12 yards. 2nd and 10, Petty drops back. He's under pressure, throws to Linwood. Linwood, who shoves off a tackler before getting brought down. Gain of 7, and that will bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bears. Now Petty drops back again. Bryce Petty has all the time in the world and just throws the pass away. 2 for 6 and 19 yards. So on 2nd and 7, here comes Trevor Knight and the Sooners. Knight throws the ball to the outside, and maybe that pass just got away from him because it looked like a comeback route, and it looks like the pass just sailed. So 3rd and 7, Trevor Knight in shotgun again, got 2 running backs, one's blocking. Knight's going to roll out to his left side, no one's open, but he finally finds someone, but can't hit him on the run. 2 for 7, 80 yards. Obviously, most of that coming on the 72-yard touchdown pass. So now 2nd and 6 for Baylor as Petty's out on the field again. Throws, caught by Linwood, who breaks a tackle. He's hit, fumbles the ball, and that's going to be recovered by easily our defensive MVP so far this year, Charles Tapper. And now it's Oklahoma ball inside the 20-yard line. So Trevor Knight drops back. Knight rolls out to his right side. There's no one there. Knight's going to run, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to go up by a score over the Baylor Bears in a must-win game, really for both teams at this point. So 2nd and 14, Bryce Petty drops back. He's under pressure, throws and finds KD Cannon, who was shoved out of bounds after a 12-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 2. Now on 3rd and 2, Bryce Petty drops back. He throws to the outside, and it's intercepted by Zach Sanchez. And Sanchez breaks a tackle out across the 40, and Oklahoma will get the ball once again in Baylor territory. So far, turnovers are killing them. So on 1st and 10, Knight in shotgun, play action. Trevor Knight looking deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Going for Ncaa quick, but just overthrew him slightly. And he cannot throw the deep ball, it seems, today. So 2nd and 10, Trevor Knight drops back, throws, caught by Shepard, who has the 1st down on a 14-yard gain. He can make those passes all day. Seems like the only receiver he can complete it to today is Sterling Shepard. So now 2nd and 10. Knight comes back out in shotgun. Throws, caught by Dorial Green Beckham, who trucks a defender into the end zone. An 18-yard touchdown pass for Trevor Knight. Knight already has 3 total touchdowns on the day. 2 passing and 1 running. So 2nd and 5. Bryce Petty takes the snap out of shotgun again. He's under pressure, and he will be brought down. I believe that was Charles Tapper again. And Tapper's just adding on to the school record now. So 1st and 10, Trevor Knight in shotgun. Knight, play action, throws a screen out to Deron Neal, who has a 6-yard gain before he is brought down. And Deron Neal, that would be his 2nd catch today, 14 yards in total for Deron Neal. Now on 3rd and 7, a couple plays later, Trevor Knight all alone in the backfield takes the snap. Knight rolls out to his right side. It looks like he's just going to try to run. Makes a man miss. Knight has the 1st down and slides to avoid getting hit. And they are looking to add on to their already huge lead. So 2nd and 10, Trevor Knight in shotgun. Keith Ford in the backfield, and he'll hand off to him. Ford has a 9-yard gain before getting met. He tried to make the safeties miss, but just couldn't do it. And Keith Ford looked to be shaken up, but he will be fine. 3rd and 1, Trevor Knight in shotgun, takes the snap. Hand off to Ford again, who has the 1st down on a 1-yard gain. And now this drive will stay alive until this 3rd and 1 as he hands off to Ford again, who runs over a Baylor Bear to keep this drive alive once again. So 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, or actually 3 for 3. So now on 1st and goal, Trevor Knight hands off to Alex Ross. As Keith Ford was taking a breather, Alex Ross runs into the end zone. Touchdown Oklahoma to go up 28-7 over the 4th-ranked Baylor Bears. Baylor just might be having a bad day, but this is definitely not the game you wanted that to happen on. So now they kick it off to Coleman. Coleman, who has good blocking, and the kicker gets leveled. It's a foot race. Now Stan Von Taylor's not going to catch him. It's all up to Frank Shannon. Shannon is not going to get him. Touchdown Baylor. And that's a 95 kickoff return for the Baylor Bears and Corey Coleman, who I did not realize he was that fast, as that apparently sets the record for longest kick return in NCAA history at 95 yards. So now on 2nd and 10, Trevor Knight drops back. Throws to Keith Ford. Ford looks to have a little bit of room, and he has a 1st down on an 11-yard gain. And we have about 4 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter, and it's 1st and 10 for the Sooners again. Hand off to Ford, and he is met in the backfield, loss of 2. That is obviously not what the Sooners wanted on that play. So on 2nd and 12, Trevor Knight comes out. Knight takes the snap, hands off to Alex Ross. Ross jukes and makes a man miss. Alex Ross to the outside into Baylor territory down the sideline. He is now inside the 20, and they're going to meet him at the 5, but he drags him into the end zone. A 74-yard touchdown run for Alex Ross, who played very well near the end of the last game, and now this game apparently wants to show what he can do. On 3rd and 3, Bryce Petty comes out in shotgun. He's got to do something on this drive. He throws to the outside, caught by Norwood before he shoves off Zach Sanchez to go out of bounds, a 16-yard gain. Now on 2nd and 6, Petty hands off to Linwood. Shock Linwood shakes off a tackler before getting brought down, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Oklahoma trying to hold them to a punt or a field goal as Frank Shannon meets him at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 1 for Baylor. We have to see what they decide to do. They would punt the ball, and this is how the Oklahoma offense has performed today so far. They are looking very balanced. So on 1st and 10, Trevor Knight comes out in shotgun. Knight drops back, a minute to go, and they're going to try to get something before halftime. He finds Blake Bell, who is then brought down at the 40-yard line, a 19-yard gain. Trevor Knight under center, under 50 seconds to go. Throws to the outside, caught by Keith Ford, makes a few people miss before he has horse-collared to the ground to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Sooners. And now Trevor Knight comes out again in shotgun. He drops back. Knight rolling out to his right side. He's got to find something. Trevor Knight throws, caught by Ncaa. Quick 1st down, so the clock will stop momentarily. And on 1st and 10, 15 seconds to go. Knight drops back, throws, caught by Keith Ford. Ford cannot make anybody miss. And Oklahoma will be forced to use a timeout. 3rd and 3, and they're going to see if they can get anything else on this play. Knight drops back and just dumps it off to Deron Neal over the middle, who has 3 catches for 28 yards, and they would have to come out and attempt a field goal. So Michael Honeycutt comes out to attempt about a 40-yard field goal, and the kick is away, and it is good. 38-14 at halftime. Oklahoma definitely came to play football today, where it seems as though Baylor's not really shown up yet. We'll see if they can in the second half. So now we will see if Baylor can do anything this half as Bryce Petty comes out in shotgun, throws to find Goodley, who has the first down, and a 14-yard gain for the Baylor Bears. Now on 2nd and 4, Bryce Petty drops back and immediately just overthrows everybody. As you see the stats there, he is not having a good day. 9 for 15, 73 yards and a pick. So on 3rd and 4, Petty throws and finds Cannon, and KD Cannon with a 12-yard gain on that play. 3rd and 2 for the Bears as Petty drops back from shotgun, throws to Lee. He has the first down. It seems as though they have found how to beat this Oklahoma defense mostly with just underneath passes. 2nd and 14 as Petty drops back. Petty throws and finds Coleman, who shakes off a tackler before getting brought down by Quentin Hayes, but he did get a 14-yard gain and another first down. Petty comes out, hands off to Shock Linwood, who breaks the tackle, and Linwood is then into the end zone, an 8-yard touchdown, and this offense looks very strong to start this half. Maybe they'll play better as they come out to go for 2, as Petty drops back and throws, and that would be actually tipped away by an Oklahoma defender. He moved really fast. I don't know if you could see him. So now down 38-20, they need their defense to come up with something huge this half. Probably more than just one huge play, as Sterling Shepard is now back returning. He's out across the 20, down past the 40, and Sterling Shepard has a huge 52-yard return to give Oklahoma tremendous field position. Now on 1st and 10, handoff to Keith Ford. Ford shoves off a tackler before getting brought down at about the 50-yard line. A 3-yard gain from Keith Ford. 12 carries, 34 yards. Ford is not able to get much today. 2nd and 7. Trevor Knight under center takes the snap. Knight looking deep, but he ends up going underneath to Keith Ford, who has the first down and brought down inside Baylor territory. A 15-yard gain down at the 35. 4 catches for 41 yards so far for Keith Ford. Now he hands off to Alex Ross, and Ross has a good 9-yard gain there. Keith Ford hasn't done much today, but Alex Ross sure has. 4 carries, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now on 3rd and 2, Trevor Knight in pistol, hands off to Alex Ross. Ross would fight for it and get the first down, and he was very hard to bring down. A 7-yard carry on that play would put Alex Ross over 100 rushing yards today. So now on 1st and 10, about 4 minutes to go in the 3rd, it's Trevor Knight, and Knight makes a man miss before he is brought down. An 11-yard gain for Trevor Knight and another Sooner first down. So on 1st and 10, Trevor Knight under center drops back. Knight rolling out to his right side, and he makes a man miss, and Trevor Knight's going to dive. Touchdown Oklahoma, 45-20 now, as Oklahoma doesn't appear to be ready to give up this lead. So 1st and 10, Bryce Petty drops back. He throws, and it's caught by Linwood, who is then brought down for a loss of 4. So Baylor's offense needs to get something going again on this drive. They need to do exactly what they did last drive. 3rd and 9, Bryce Petty drops back, throws to Cannon, and he is stopped before he can get the first down, so they would punt the ball back to OU. So now on 2nd and 5, Trevor Knight gets the ball back. He throws to Sterling Shepard, and Shepard is absolutely leveled, but gets an 8-yard gain on the play and another first down. 3 catches, 94 yards. So on 1st and 10, handoff to Keith Ford. Ford up the middle, and Keith Ford with a good gain there. They have 205 total rushing yards between Trevor Knight, Alex Ross, and Keith Ford. So on 2nd and 3, they hand off to Ross again, and Alex Ross fights for it and gets the first down on another 7-yard gain, and that puts him at 6 carries for 111 yards. So now on 2nd and 5, it's a play action. He throws out to the right side, caught by Deron Neal, who was brought down inside the 15-yard line for a 14-yard gain. 4 catches, 42 yards for Deron Neal. So 1st and 10, handoff to Alex Ross. Ross makes a man miss, and he can't quite get the first down on that play, but he does get an 8-yard gain. 7 carries, 119 yards. Now a couple plays later on 3rd and 5, Knight drops back. He throws, caught by Keith Ford. Ford has the first down before getting shoved out inside the 5-yard line. An 8-yard gain. And now Trevor Knight comes out in goal line formation on 3rd and goal. Knight takes the snap, rolls out to his right side. Knight throws to the end zone, and it is dropped by the backup tight end. So Knight is 15 for 26 today, as now Michael Honeycutt will come out and try to make it 48-20, and it is now a 4-touchdown game. The Bears are going to need a miracle here. 2nd and 10, Bryce Petty drops back. Petty throws, and not near anyone. 16 for 25, 131 yards and a pick. So on 3rd and 10, Bryce Petty with about 6 minutes to go drops back. He throws and finds Linwood. Linwood fighting for the first down, and he is stopped short of it So that would bring up 4th and 1 for the Bears, as Linwood now has 5 catches, and they would punt the ball back to OU. 2nd and 5 now. Trevor Knight drops back. Knight going to run, and he has the first down and slides. And that would be another first down for Oklahoma. And Trevor Knight has been very effective on the ground today. So 1st and 10, Trevor Knight drops back, throws to Sterling Shepard before he is brought down. And that's another completion for Trevor Knight and another catch for Sterling Shepard. So on 1st and 10, Knight drops back. He's going deep, and that's going to be caught by Dorial Green-Beckham, who then walks into the end zone. A 50-yard touchdown, 55-20. This is not at all, I don't think, what anyone expected out of this game between two top 10 teams. And now he throws and finds Goodley, who has the first down, an 11-yard gain. Pretty much just playing for pride at this point, as Bryce Petty comes out again and throws and finds Lee, who has another first down for Baylor. And he is then brought down after a 22-yard gain. On 3rd and 10, Bryce Petty takes the snap. Petty stands in the pocket, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, KD Cannon, 27 yards. And that will make it 27-55. And now Oklahoma just has to run the clock out as Keith Ford gets the carry. And Ford has a good gain right there to end the game, a 15-yard carry. And that will put Ford at 19 carries for 61 yards. That would be it. Oklahoma ran away with this game. Trevor Knight played amazing, 17 for 28, 294 yards, 9 carries, 92 yards, and 5 total touchdowns. I wasn't expecting this game to be a blowout, honestly. If anything, if I was expecting to win this game, is what I'm trying to say, I figured it was going to be close. I didn't think my defense was going to play that well, and they obviously proved me wrong, and the offense played tremendous. Alex Ross came up huge. So next game is against Texas Tech, and we've got to keep winning if we want to win the Big 12. And then eventually maybe go on to the national title. I'm not really sure. But come back for the next episode whenever we take on Texas Tech, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode.